Hey Internet, it's Jesse at Ish Guitars. We are here today with the big three in small guitars. Taylor, PRS, Martin, the best of the best. We're going to compare them all. Scott's going to play all three of these, and stick around to the end because we're going to talk about all the price points, electronics options, and all that good stuff, and decide which one's our favorite. Check it out. Okay, so Scott, you played these guitars. Which one do you think's the best? Let's start with the Taylor. This is kind of the quintessential small guitar. It's been, I think, the industry leader for quite a long time now. Thoughts?
I'm going to have to agree with you. I think it is still the industry leader. Even with great editions like this, I think people just gravitate towards the GS Mini, and I get it. It's fun. It is a super fun guitar. Get that signature Taylor sound in there. Very bright, very articulate. Not a lot of mid-range, kind of scooped, but you know, great for your singer-songwriters.
Right. We talked about this before a little bit, actually. When I think what happens, the reason why singer-songwriters gravitate to Taylors is because you end up with a kind of scoop mid. So when you're singing and all those mid-range frequencies, yeah, exactly, they work good together. Where sometimes I'll hear a Martin with somebody who's singing over it, and it might not. They kind of fight each other sometimes. Depends on the voice, depends on the guitar, depends on the style. But that's interesting. So really, this is essentially your Taylor sound in a small package.
Agreed, yeah.
Cool.
And this one's interesting. So with these guys, we actually don't have bracing. We have a carve on here that's going to help project the sound. Not all solid wood.
Well, this is layered back and side, solid top.
That's right.
Solid mahogany neck and real ebony fretboard, which is pretty neat. And real ebony bridge. Yeah, interesting guitar. Walnut on the back here. Yeah, these are sweet. Great guitars. Okay, so with the PRS, this is the newest comer. These just came out a couple days ago. We've sold a bunch of them already. I like them. What do you think?
I like them a lot. Again, it's not trying to be this sort of travel-sized, three-quarter size guitar. This is something else altogether.
Well, it's a true parlor.
It's a true parlor, and it adds something different where these guys, we'll talk about the Martin, but obviously you got a lot of signature Taylor sound. Like I said, it's that classic bright scooped. This is more in the middle, mid-ranged, warm. It's a really great guitar.
What's the top on this guitar?
Solid mahogany.
Oh, so this is, okay, awesome. That's pretty cool. So that explains the warmth in the tone, right? So a solid mahogany top, you'll get a lot of warmth, a lot of mid-range usually, which you can hear in the video really easily. A lot of times you get less treble, right? Mahogany is kind of a darker wood. I mean, you know, physically it's darker, but tonally it's darker also too. So it totally makes sense. But that makes it kind of a proper old school parlor guitar. The one thing that's kind of funny, we were joking about the other day though with this one, is it's actually a 14 fret. Which a lot of people think, well, why wouldn't this be a 12 fret? A lot of old school parlors are 12 fret guitars. But, you know, a little more playable when you have 14 frets too. But it's kind of a debate we've been having internally here the last couple of days as we've been getting these in. Interesting. I mean, high quality hardware. It's a cool guitar and it looks really cool.
I think it looks the best out of
really
them.
badass.
It sets itself apart.
Yeah.
And that comes in 3 really cool finishes as well. You have this all charcoal finish, then you have this vintage mahogany, which is really killer. And then my favorite
Black
of the
top,
bunch
right?
is the black top with the natural back and sides.
Yeah, that's killer. Okay, Martin.
The Martin's my favorite.
You like it?
I love it. I love this
why?
thing. I'm just going to be that guy. Solid wood all across the board.
Yeah?
This is completely solid.
So this is the only one that has solid wood on everything, right?
That's right. Other than the Richley fretboard, but I think everything else translates so well. You have the solid lapel back and sides,
back of that,
spruce top.
Ooh. Show me that chatoyance.
It's just a great guitar. I think kind of the same deal. You're going to get what you expect out of a Martin. Really balanced, really versatile, very sweet quality to it that I don't think I could steer away from if I was picking between these 3.
Interesting. All right, cool. I mean, once again, in the video you hear, I mean, it really, you kind of would expect them to sound different than their typical tune sounds, but I mean, this sounds like a Taylor.
Exactly.
That sounds like a Martin. I guess this is the only one that's kind of weird because it's not like PRS makes folk guitars. You know, they're famous for shredding electrics and stuff. If you ever played one of the PRS Angelus or Tonares, this guitar won't surprise you a ton. It's got a great quick playing neck low action. This guy might be my favorite, I think. You know, definitely excellent guitar, great playing, great sounding all around. You know, this goes straight into that kind of GS Mini singer-songwriter type of tone. But just tonally speaking, this is just, it's a true parlor old school guitar. Really super unexpected out of PRS, and I think they knocked it out of the park with it.
So too.
So let's talk about the biggest and toughest choice with these guitars, which is that they're all $499 without electronics. $499, $499, $499. Those are such good guitars for the money.
Yeah, beats out anything that I bought when I was younger.
I know. I mean, I spent like $800 on a bass, and it was garbage when I was 12 or something. Not 12. That was way too early. My parents wouldn't pay for any of that. So with electronics, what are these price points? Because I can't remember what they are.
Price points we have, this is really cool too, $599 for the Junior, and that comes with a cutaway as well.
Okay, what electronics are in it?
Fishman's. These are stocked with Fishman electronics, as well as the PRS as well. The price point with electronics for the PRS, we're looking at $579, so just $20 less.
They got you. They got you, PRS. Well done, Jack.
And Taylor's kind of all over the place. We're starting at $649 for the GS Mini Walnut, and of course we have several editions that you have the mahogany and you have the koa.
It's funny. This kind of makes it seem expensive when it has electronics in it.
Yeah, it really does.
But it is the fancy Taylor electronics that has the cool
built-in tuner.
Yeah, the fancy tuner and all
Very
that stuff.
handy.
But all right, interesting. So really, I mean, to me, this guy's kind of the value winner. A cutaway, if you want that, a cutaway and Fishman electronics for $599. That's pretty killer. Although this one is the least expensive, but that cutaway, I mean, you usually get charged $100, a couple $100 just to get a cutaway. So that's pretty cool. All right, cool. Well, I mean, hey, that's the guitars. So you know, comment, tell us what you think. We sell a bunch of all these. We just got these in. They've been selling like crazy. We got those in a couple months ago when they released. They were selling really well. We've sold a ton of GS Minis over the last couple of years. They're all really popular. You can't go wrong with any one. Tell us which one you like best, and we're going to order more so we can sell you more of them. Comment, like, subscribe, and stay in touch. We got crazy new things coming out all the time. See ya.